Good morning. I'm Pastor Steve of the Warwick Christian Fellowship. Glad you could be with me for a time of devotion today, and I'm going to focus on the Word of God for a few minutes. Proverbs 4:23 says, "Keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flow the spring of life." I heard about a king in Scotland who had a castle. It was massive, and he had a huge army. The castle from behind was invulnerable. You couldn't get in because it was a high cliff and then a big gorge below that, and you just couldn't get in the back of the castle. An army couldn't come up it. Well, one came a time when another army, another kingdom, decided to attack the castle, and they came out with the front of the castle where it was vulnerable, but the king inside had put all of his men on the front. Well, the attacking army sent a few of their men around back, and they climbed up the cliff, and they came in, and they divided the king's army into two, and the castle was overthrown. He protected his weakness, but left his strength ignored. You know, that happens to us sometimes. As Christians, we have certain strengths in our faith. We say stuff like, "Oh, I would never commit adultery. I would never steal. I would never do this, do that." You know what your list is. Things that you're very committed, very strong in. But we watch ourselves for the weakness. Maybe you're a man and you're tempted to watch inappropriate stuff on TV, or maybe you tend to gossip. So you try to watch that, you try to protect that. But sometimes we leave our strengths unprotected. And that's where we get into trouble. Next thing you know, Satan creeps in and you're committing the sin that you thought you would never do. It's important to guard all your strengths. Keep your heart with all vigilance. Protect yourself in all things. Guard yourself against every sin with vigilance, not just your weaknesses, but your strengths, even your areas of strength, and you'll be able to resist the temptations that Satan's going to put your way, because everybody gets tempted. So you need to stay strong in all areas, and you can do that by staying in the Word, staying in prayer, and just making good sense. As Ephesians 5:15 says, "Don't do that which is unwise, do what is wise." I hope this helps you. I hope you have a great weekend. Have a good Palm Sunday worship this Sunday, and we'll see you next week. God bless you. Bye-bye.